There it is, and we are live from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, 28th Annual Wissota Classic. Ryan Aho, Puka for the One to Go show. Before we get started here, a real quick thank you to the stand at Chisholm. They're helping us out this year through the Labor Day weekend swing here. So, breaded pork, my favorite at the stand.
Keen burger. You gotta have a keen, you gotta have a keen burger, onion rings, and you gotta have some old-fashioned root beer.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Frosty Mug Root Beer. Since it's drive-in in Chisholm, just past the Iron Man statue, just head towards downtown Chisholm. You know, burgers, chicken sandwiches, fish sandwiches. Like I said, my favorite's the breaded pork. They also have pizzas. So that's the place you want to go and dine this year, the stand in Chisholm. All right, well, we're actually not going to start with the Wissota Classic. We're going to start last night with the 50th annual.
50th annual Silver 1000. I tell you what, as a fan, it was good. It was a little long, right? It was cool. First things first, it was cool because they recognized some people, right? Jerry Eld, Todd Carlson from Todd Signs, and of course our Crash Carlson. We love Crash, right? But they put this together 50 years ago, right? Originally paid with silver dollars. Super cool deal. Dave Biogi was in the house first winner.
I did hear that.
So that's pretty cool. But a great car call. 53 cars. Hats off to Troy and Jonathan Powers, everybody involved for really promoting that, getting the money up, $6,000 to win. So just a great event. I always talk about on the show, like, I don't want it to be dusty, dry, marbly. I want some character. A little bit too much character most of the night, but the features were excellent. It was worth it at the end.
So let's start with that. So the mods, where do you want to start there?
Well, there's a violent rollover. You know, Billy Kendall builds his own cars. Right in Superior, Wisconsin. And he's been fast, won a race in Superior, wrecked a car, came out with a new one just a few weeks back, and he rolled either 5 or 6 times, and it was violent. He really tumbled hard in the mods, but it was the mod feature was good, right? The cream rose to the top. A rookie won that race. Justin Fremming, he was good in the B mod. Won a B mod special in Superior last year. Won races. I think he's got 6 races in a modified. He won 3. And he drove by. He drove by the 11 and the 7A. Drove by him, left him. He was bolted. I'm like, so Justin Fremming was impressive. Sabraski was there, and he kind of still looked like he was going to post a challenge. And all of a sudden he faded with 3 to go. Right, the tire went down. But that was pretty cool to see a rookie win. I did not expect that.
Okay, so I did not see the mods, but I did see the lates.
Of course he did.
But a big, heck of a battle up front in the late model feature.
I tell you, and it was cool because it was a battle. They don't really like each other, right? Jimmy Mars, Pat Nor, they're not, I wouldn't call them buds, right? You know, they got probably mutual respect, but they're not friends.
Okay.
I
guess I always thought they were.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not. Okay. But they were the 2 best cars, right? Both of them were unbelievably fast in the heat races. Mars came from deep. Dor just dominated in heat. But in the feature, Mars led early. Dor kind of threw him a little hip check, right? Mars give him one back, as you should, for $6,000 to win, right? And they kind of swapped back and forth a little bit. They both raced really hard in victory lane. Did you see what he said in victory lane?
Yes, I did, yes. So Jimmy Mars comes out and says something, you know, I like Pat and I respect Pat, but yeah, what does he? You know, basically
he gave me an elbow.
Yeah, he gave me an elbow and pissed me off, so I give him one back. Yeah.
Right. So it was good. We like that kind of rivalry. It's exciting, right? It was. I think that at the end of the night, even though it went a little bit long, track was a little heavy, or a lot heavy early. It is what it is. The features were good, and I talked to a lot of fans, and they said, "Hey, yeah, to get there kind of took a while, but the feature racing was excellent. You know, it was really good feature racing. So, you know, hats off to everybody at the Helverline Speedway. I thought it was a good event, and I was kind of hoping, nothing against Mars, nothing against Dor, I was hoping they were going to take each other out, because Peterlin was working, right? He was there. Massengill was there too, and I'm thinking if them two keep playing kissy face up front, our boys are going to drive right by both of them, but it didn't happen. I was hoping that was going to happen.
Okay. We'll move on to Grand Rapids. There's a quick word from the bottle shop. They've been with us before, so as you're pulling into Hibbing, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, well, I guess not tonight. It's a little bit too late.
You have to break in. If
you
have to break it. Don't do that.
So where you turn to go in as a fan, typically at Taco John's is on your right, Holiday's on your left. Take a left right there. About 5 blocks out, you have to come to a T on First Avenue in Hibbing. That's where the bottle shop is. Jenny and Marcus Demjanovic, Racer himself, that's the place we want to get your booze for the weekend. So full selection, they got everything there. I was just there a couple days ago. Everything's ready to go. So the bottle shop in Hibbing, thanks for your support. So, all right, so like I said, 28th Annual Wissota Classic, here we are. Ryan did a great job on the mic tonight. Where do you want to start tonight? Just go right in order, start with the V-Mods?
No, I'm going to start with this, okay? For years this has happened. It's a pet peeve. I should give you all donkey awards. It pisses me off, right? It's 35 miles from Hibbing. We're 35 miles from Hibbing, right? Mod pay, 1,000 to win. Decent pay. It wasn't tremendous, but the track was good. Lockdown for the late models is what it is, but most of the night track was good. No bumps. It wasn't rough, right?
No bumps.
I get why Tyler Kittner stayed home. I get it, right? Tyler Kittner, track champ here. He wins here. He's awesome here. He stays home. Why? Because he's never won a Labor Day shootout. I think Lamb maybe kind of pointed that out this week a little bit. I'm not really sure, right? He's battling with Sam Skalski for like the most seconds in Labor Day. He stayed home because all he cares about right now is I need me a Labor Day shootout. I get it. I get it. But no Estes, right? There's no Labarges.
Woodses.
No Woodses. No Jeff. No Jeff Tardy. No Jay Kittner. No Celine. Right? You got all these drivers that race here on a regular night for half the money. Like, oh, we're going to save our car for Labor Day. It is what it is. Your car. You do what you want. But I thought the racing was good. It just bothers me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can totally see that. So, let's go to some notes here. All right, so Sabraski. Big night for him.
Dominant. Heat race in the super stock. Well, it ain't me. I'm trying to I better check.
It's somebody who's watching live.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
It's probably Bird. Who knows? All right. He ain't here. He's probably calling. You guys doing the show? No, I'm just kidding. We love Bird. So, he got garbaged in the heat race. I don't know if he tore the whole rear end out. He broke stuff in the rear end. It was a bad deal. So, he goes in, fixes the car. 11 supers. Disappointing.
Yeah.
Disappointing. And good ones, though, right? Kyle Kopp, good racer.
Yeah.
Terrence Spacek, good racer. That Cole Chernosky, 14 for 14 in Thunder Bay. He's good, right?
Yeah.
But Shane Sabraski came from 11th. They're good. He's great. It's like they're here. He's here.
Yeah.
It's Shane Sabraski. Dominant, unbelievable. Started on the pole, and Johnny did. I think the
modified. Started the pole in the mod.
Bottom started to latch down, and I think that's just all that happened. He was good. He's been really good since he got that JMR car. And Johnny did everything he could. He tried the top, tried the bottom to try to track him down, and just wasn't good enough to keep pace with the 7A. But 2 more wins. I think 8-13 he's at now.
Yeah.
So
well, and Belfi almost nipped Johnny at the end. It was right there, kind of fun right there. All right, so in the late models, Massengill, Glenn's on the front row. Massengill led a lap or two. Glenn's kind of got in front, and the rest was history.
Yeah, Rick Nemi was good though.
He was good.
You know, and so he
almost got the nose under it.
He did. Yeah. Well, Glenn's almost gave it away.
Yeah.
Right. In lap traffic, you got Roger Paulo. You know, he's getting lapped, and it's like Raj just pull off. Right. I mean, I love Raj, but and Jesse, he kind of lifted, pushed, and when he left the door open, Nemi plugged the gap, and Glenn's quickly got back in the line. So good move by Jesse Glenn's to get that done. 2 SSR cars. First and second, 2 SSR cars. And probably the coolest thing in the late models, the 0 of Jeff Provenzino. That was cool, right? He's got a Bobby Girardi throwback. You guys will all see that tomorrow at the Labor Day shootout. But super cool. Like, I'm up in the booth. I want to be going, that's Bob Girardi. No, it's not Bob Girardi. It's Jeff Provenzino. Okay?
Right down to the racing strip, too.
Yeah, it did.
That's great.
It was super cool.
All right, so any other comments on Rapids?
Kennedy Swan was here. She was bolted second. So locals didn't really do very well in the Midwest mods because Tyler Kittner wasn't here. Right? So, what the deal was there? Charlie Castle led most of that, though. He looked really good. And Zach Benson got it done. Kennedy Swan jumped into second. She was pretty sporty. She's going to make some noise this weekend. Dark Horse, we'll talk more about that in the pre-race, but she could be good all weekend long. So, more cars from Thunder Bay, or more cars from Canada in the Supers than there was from locals that race here. Is that horseshit? What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Like,
and the weather was beautiful.
It was, like when there's more Thunder Bay super stocks here than cars that run here on a weekly basis, that's an issue. I don't really know what to say about that.
Okay. All right, so like I said, tomorrow we move on to the Labor Day shootout. We will be doing a pre-race. And we got a little contest for all of you, so be following us. So make sure you follow us We got some gift cards to give away for the liquor store, so we'll have a little contest tomorrow. So make sure you plug into us. I don't know, we'll probably do that mid-afternoon, something like that. So
what time do they start? 6?
5 o'clock both days.
5?
Yeah,
Okay.
5 o'clock.
So probably be
both days.
2 o'clock maybe.
Yeah, so somewhere in there. So all right. Any other comments on
No,
tonight?
I got to be honest. Beginning of the year, track here, not good. Track here now at the end of the year, it was good. Hats off to the track crew. Overall, the racing was good. It's a late model guy. Nothing against late models, but they worst race of the night.
Yeah, well, they did lock down. Yeah, they did lock down. So, but yeah, no, I think a pretty good year here in Grand Rapids, and thanks to everyone that's involved. We got to thank Jeff Provenzino, High on the Hog, for raising the money. Got a little bit extra
USA
money.
Electric, right? They threw a bunch of extra money in, plus a hard charger. Gorgeous George Ledeen, hard charger in the late model.
That's right.
$500 from USA Electric.
Get some tires.
Yeah.
He's ready to go now for
If you can buy them.
for
I
the
don't know.
shootout.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
You
true.
know, you
Yeah.
can buy tires, right?
It's always something. So, all right. Well, we'll sign off here. Like I said, for Ryan Aho, I am Puka, the One to Go show, and like I said, keep following us. We'll have more content on the weekend here for Labor Day weekend.
Perfect.
Perfecto rotation.
Where are you staying, John? Okay. Hey, we charge you an arm and a leg? Oh, it wasn't too bad. Usually they're really spendy here.
Just over 100.